about XOR. So if you solve this equation, right, so you will get the answer as A, that is commutative but not associative. So for first, the answer will be A. Second question is, suppose P is the number of cars per minute passing through a certain road junction between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. and P has a Poisson distribution with mean 3. What is the probability of observing fewer than 3 cars during any given minute in this interval? So for this, the answer is C, actually 17 divided by 2e square, right? Now the question number 3 is, which one of the following is not equals to this, right? So we have to find which is not equals to this. So once you will solve this, you will start eliminating other options, right? So in that way you will get the answer as A. So A basically not equals to this expression. Now next question is, the smallest integer that can be represented by an 8-bit number in 2's complement form is what? So again, if you solve the smallest integer for 8-bit number 2's complement representation, you will get the answer as B, that is -128. Fifth question is, in a following truth table B equals to 1 if and only if the input is valid, right? So what function does the truth table represent? So here our answer will be A, that is priority encoder. Now sixth is, which one of the following is the tightest upper bound that represent the number of swap required to sort n numbers using selection sort? So for 6 our answer will be B, that is order of n. So that is basically n number of swaps are required in the selection sort. So seventh is, which one of the following is the tightest upper bound that represent the time complexity of insertion and an object into a binary search tree of n node? So for 7, obviously again our answer will be order of n. Eighth is, consider the language L1 equals to psi and L2 equals to A. Which one of the following represent L1 L2 asterisk union of L1 asterisk? So if you solve this particular question, you will get the answer as silent, that is empty set, right? Now another question is, what is the maximum number of reduce moves that can be taken by a bottom-up parser for a grammar with no epsilon and unit production, that is of type A, epsilon and A tends to A, to parse a string with n tokens? So for question number 9, our answer will be B, that is n-1. Now 10th is, a scheduling algorithm assign priority proportional to the waiting time of a process. Every process starts with priority 0 with lowest priority, right? The scheduler reevaluate the process priorities every t times unit and decide the next process to schedule. Which one of the following is true if the processes have no input output operation and all arrive at time 0? So for question number 10th, our answer will be B, that is this algorithm is equivalent to the round robin algorithm. So here for 10, answer will be B. Now 11 is, match the following domain in group 1 with the solution technologies in group 2. So if you see all these group 1 and group 2 and check the option, so you will find the answer as C, that is basically service oriented programming belongs to publish, find, bind, right? Heterogeneous communication system, these are belongs to NTRO operability, and information representation, that belongs to R4, that is XML, and process description, that belongs to 2, that is BPMN. So for this one our answer will be C. 12th is, the transport layer protocol used for real-time multimedia file transfer, DNS and email respectively are what? So it is asking that the transport layer protocol used for real-time multimedia, right? File transfer, DNS and email respectively. So if you check all these options, you will find the answer as C again, that UDP is for real-time multimedia, that is user datagram protocol, right? Real-time multimedia. Then TCP, transmission control protocol, is used for file transfer. Then DNS, again UDP is used for domain name system, and email that we use for transmission control protocol. So option C, UDP TCP, UDP TCP will be the answer respectively. 13 is, using public key cryptography, X adds a digital signal, right? Let's say this let's say this character to message M, encrypts M, the gamma, and send it to Y, where it is decrypted. Which one of the following sequences of keys is used for operation? So for 13, our answer will be D, that is encryption. X is private key followed by Y's public key, and decryption Y's private key followed by X's public key. 14 is assume that source S and destination D are connected through two intermediate routers labeled R. Determine how many time each packet has to visit the network layer and the data link layer during a transmission from S to D. So for 14, our answer will be C, that is network layer 4 times and data link layer 6 times. An index is clustered if. So for 15, our answer is C, that is the data, that is an index is clustered if the data records of the file are organized in the same order as the data entries of the index, right? Then for 16, our answer for 16, it is asking that their concurrent processes X, Y, and Z execute 3 different code segments that access and update certain shared variable. Process X execute the P operations on semaphore A, B, and C processes Y execute the P operation on semaphore B, C, and D. Process Z execute the P operation on semaphore C, D, and A before entering the respective code segment. After completing the execution of its code segment, each process invoke the V operation, that is signal, on its 3 semaphore. All semaphore are binary semaphores initialized to 1. Which one of the following represent a deadlock free order of invoking the P operations by the process? So for 16, our answer will be B here. X is PB, PA, PC. Y will PB, PC, PB. Z will PA, PC, PB. So hope you have already solved this question, and if not, and then still I hope you remember that how the process works for the semaphore, right, with the processes. 17 is which one of the following is false? So remember that here it is asking the false one, right? So we have to eliminate all these options first. So if you read all these, you will find the C option, that is false, which is 2. So what it is asking, for every non-deterministic Turing machine there exists an equivalent deterministic Turing machine. This is true. Turing recognizable language are closed under union and complement. This is not true, as stated by the answer. And Turing decidable language are closed under intersection and complementation. Correct. Turing recognizable language are closed under union and intersection. This is also correct. So only the false one will be Turing recognizable language are closed under union and complementation. 18th is which of the following statements are true? So again, what this is saying that the problem of determining whether there exists a cycle in a undirected graph is in P, right? The problem of determining whether there exists a cycle in an undirected graph is in P polynomial. So this is true. So for 18, this is true, right? Now second is it is asking the problem of determining whether there exists a cycle in an undirected graph is NP. The problem of determining whether there exists a cycle in an undirected graph is in NP. This is also true. Third is if a problem A is NP complete, there exists a non-deterministic polynomial time algorithm to solve it. Yeah, this is also true. So if all these are true, so the answer will be A. Yes. 9th is what is the time complexity of Bellman-Ford single source shortest path algorithm on a complete graph of n vertices. So hope you remember that the time complexity of Bellman-Ford is basically order of n cube, right? So you will have to remember this. Order of n cube is the Bellman-Ford single source shortest path algorithm time complexity on a complete graph of n vertices. 20th is on a k-way set associative cache. The cache is divided into v sets, right? Each of which consists of k lines. The lines of a set are placed in sequence one after another. The line in set S are sequenced before the line in set S plus 1. The main memory block are numbered 0 onward. The main memory block numbered J must be mapped to any one of the cache lines from So if you solve it 21, you will get the answer as A, that is j mod v multiplied with k to j mod v multiplied to k plus k minus 1. 21st is which one of the following expression does not represent exclusive NOR of x and y. So it is asking does not represent exclusive NOR of x and y. So for 21st our answer is x bar x or y. C will be the answer here. 22 is which one of the following function is continuous at x equals to 3. So for 22 our answer will be A, that is fx equals to 2 if x equals to 3, x minus 1 if x is greater than 3, and x plus 3 by 3 if x is less than 3. So A will be the answer for 22. Now 23rd is function f is known at the following point. The value of this expression computed using the trapezoidal rule is what? So if you solve this equation by the trapezoidal rule, so you will get the answer as D, that is 9.045, right? 24 is consider an undirected random graph of 8 vertices. The probability that there is an edge between a pair of vertices is 1 by 2. What is the expected number of unordered cycle of length 3? So if you solve this question, you will get the answer as C, that is 7. Next is 25th, which of the following statement is true for undirected graph? So here it is asking for true. So if you read P and Q, that is number of odd degree vertices is even, and Q is sum of degree of all vertices is even. So for 25th our answer is C, both P and Q are true, that are number of odd degrees vertices is even and sum of degree of all vertices is even. 26th is the line graph LG of a simple graph G is defined as follow, right? There is exactly one vertex VE in LG for each edge E in G. Second is for any two edge E and E dash in GLG has an edge between VE and VE dash if and only if E and E dash are incident with the same vertex in G. So which of the following statement is true? Then for 26 our answer will be A, that P only. So the line graph of a cycle is a cycle, so this one will be true. 27 is what is the logical translation of the following statement? None of my friends are perfect. None of my friends are perfect. So for logical statement will be this, not all, right? X and where px is perfect and fx are friends, right? So this one will D will be the right expression for this. Consider the following sequence of micro operation, right? These are the sequence. Which one of the following is a possible operation performed by the sequence? So for 28 our answer will be D, basically, that is initiation of interrupt services. 29th is consider a hard disk with 16 recording surface 0 to 15 having 16384 cylinders, right? 016383, and each cylinder contains 64 sectors 0 to 63. Data storage capacity in each sector is 512 bytes, right? Data are organized cylinder wise and the addressing format is less than cylinder number, surface number, and sector number is greater than. Then a file of size 42797 KB is stored in the disk and the starting disk location of the file is less than 1200 940, that is greater than. What is the 1200 9 and 40? What is the cylinder number of the last sector of the file if it is sorted in a contiguous manner? So if you solve this particular question, you will get the answer as D, that is 1284, right? Now 30th is the number of elements that can be sorted in the number of element that can be sorted in order of log n time using heap sort. So using heap sort, only the number of element that can be sorted is this one, theta of log n divided by log n. Now 31st is consider the following function, int unknown int n, right? So this is the function which is returning one value. There are two loops, right? And it is asking that the return value of the function is in what? So if you find that, you will if you hit and try with the program, you will get the answer as B, that is n square log n, right? 32 is consider the following language L1 and L2 which one of the following statement is false. Again we have to find the false one. So for 32 our answer is D, that is complement of L1 is context free but not regular, right? This is actually false. So rest are true for this particular language. Now consider the DFA given below, right? So this is the DFA, which of the following is false. So again you will have to find the false one. So if we check with every options, right, so you will get the answer as D, that is only 3 and 4 are false. That is for the language respected by A is minimal DFA. A accepts all string over 01 of length at least 2. So fourth will be false for this particular case. That means option D. 34 is a shared variable x initialized to 0 is operated on by 4 concurrent processes W, X, Y, Z as follows. Each of the processes W and X reads X from memory, increments by 1, stored it to memory, and then terminates. Each of the processes Y and Z reads X from memory, decrements by 2, stores it to memory, and then terminates. Each processes before reading X invokes the P operation, that is wait, on a counting semaphore S, and invokes the V operation, that is signal. On the semaphore S, after storing X to memory, semaphore S is initialized to 2. So what is the maximum possible value of X after all processes complete execution? So for 34 our answer is D, that is 2. 35th is consider the following relation schema: student, roll number, integer, right? S name is a string, course is also given, registration is also given. So these are the schema. Now which of the following queries are equivalent to this query in English? Find the distinct name of all the student who score more than 90% in the course numbered 107. So if you read all this query, let's start with the first, select distinct S name. Okay, we want distinct name of all student. So S is from student, right, who scored more than 90% in the course number. It is also taking registration as R, right, because the course number, where R dot roll number equals to S dot roll number. Okay, and R dot course number equals to 7, and R dot percent equal greater than 90, right? So this is also true for this particular case. Now if you check the second expression, this is also true. Third and fourth are also true. So if you try with all these, so you will find the answer is A, that is all the above are true. 36 is determine the maximum length of the cable in kilometer for transmitting data at a rate of 500 Mbps in an Ethernet LAN with frames of size 10,000 bits. Assume the signal speed in the cable to be 2 lakh kilometer per second. So for 36 our answer will be here B, that is 1, right? Sorry, B, that is 2. For 37, in an IP V4 datagram, the M bit is 0, right? The value of H length is 10, the value of total length is 400, and the fragment offset value is 300. The position of the datagram, the sequence number of the first and the last bytes of the payload respectively are what? So for 37 our answer is C, basically, that is last fragment 2400 and 2759. 38, the following figure represent access graph of two modules M1 and M2. The filled circle represent modules represent method, and the unfilled circle represent attributes. If method M is moved to module M2, keeping the attribute where they are, what can we say about the average cohesion and coupling between modules in the system of the modules, right? So for 38 our answer will be A, that is there is no change. There is no change. Okay. 39, a certain computation generates two array A and B such that AI equals to Fi for 0 less than equals to I less than N, and Bi equals to G of AI for 0 less than equals to I less than N. Suppose this computation is decomposed into two concurrent processes X and Y such that X computes the array A and Y computes the array B. The processes employ two binary semaphores R and S both initialized to 0. The array A is shared by the two processes. The structure of the processes are shown below. Now for 39, our answer will be C basically. That is exit X, RS, PS and VR. 40 is considered following two sets of LR1 item of LR1 grammar X equals to these, right? Which of the following statement related to merging of the two sets in the corresponding LALR parser is false? So for 40 our answer is D, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. So all are false regarding this LR parser. 41 is which one of the following is undecidable. So if you check all these options, you will find the answer as D, that is 2 and 3 only. So G is a CEFG, is LG in a domain, or 3 is M is a Turing machine, is LM regular. So D is the answer for 41. What is the return value of PP, right? If the value of P is initialized to 5 before the call. Okay, note that the first parameter is passed by reference, whereas the second parameter is passed by value. So it is by reference and it is by value, and where P is initialized as 5. Right, so if you solve this, you will get the answer as A3024. You can also hit and trial with the program. And also guys, I would request you to just check this program by your end as well, because when we solve this program, we were getting all the answers, right? So you can also get it done by your own way, and just do let us know in the comment below if you find any different observation regarding this question. And there is one more question, I'll let you know that where you can solve it again by yourself to confirm the answer. So 43, the pre-order traversal sequence of a binary search tree is this one. Which one of the following is the post-order traversal sequence of the same tree? Right, we have given the pre-order. On the basis of that, we have to find the post-order. Okay, so as you know that pre-order is basically nothing but a first time visit, right? So you can form a tree on the basis of this, right? And then you can get the post order traversal. When we solve this, we got the answer as D, that is post order is nothing but our third time visit, right? So once you will frame the tree, binary tree, then you will make a third time visit traversal in that tree. Now let's continue. Now 44 is asking that consider the following operation along with NQ and DQ operations on Q, where K is global parameter. So multi DQ Q, where we are having this program. So what is the worst case time complexity of sequence of NQs operations on an initially empty queue? So for 44 our answer will be A, that is order of N. Now 45 is consider an instruction pipeline with 5 stages without any branch prediction. Fetch instruction Fi, decode instruction Di, fetch operand F0, execute instruction Ei, and write operand W. The stage delays for F1 Di, F0 Ei, and WO are 5 nanoseconds, 7 nanoseconds, 10, 8, 6 respectively. There are intermediate storage buffer after each stage, and the delay of the buffer is 1 nanosecond. A program consisting of 12 instructions I1, I2, I3 up to I12 is executed in this pipeline processor. Instructions I4 is the only branch instruction and its branch target is I9. If the branch is taken during the execution of the program, the time in nanosecond needed to complete the program is what? So here for 45 our answer will be B, that is 165. 46 is a RAM chip has a capacity of 1024 words of 8-bit each, 1K into 8. The number of 2 into 4 decoders with enable line needed to construct a 16K into 16 RAM from 1K into 8 RAM is what? So here for 46 our answer will be B, that is 5. Now 47 is which one of the following is not logically equivalent to this expression. So for 47, again if you solve this, you will get the answer. None of the all actually matches with this equation. So you can tick on any one, you will get the mark, and also you can try with the same with your own as well. As I just said that this is the question that you can try again. Now coming to common data questions, right? So let's start with let's read the statement first. That is the following code segment is executed on a processor which allow only register operand in its instruction. Each instruction can have at most two source operand and one destination operand. Assume that all variables are dead after this code segment, right? C equals to a plus b, d equals to c into a, e x, then so on so forth. Now the 48th question is, suppose the instruction set architecture of the processor has only two registers, right? The only allowed compiler optimization is code motion, which moves statements from one place to another while preserving correctness. What is the minimum number of spills on memory in the compiled code? So for 48 our answer will be B here, that is 1. 49 is, what is the minimum number of registers needed in the instruction set architecture of the processor to compile this code segment without any spill to memory. Do not apply any optimization other than optimizing register allocation. So for 49 our answer will be B, that is 4. Now common data again, this is for 50th and 51. The problem statement is, the procedure given below is required to find and replace certain characters inside an input character string supplied in array A. A character to be replaced are supplied in array old DC, right, while their respective replacement character are supplied in array new C. Array A has a fixed length of 5 character while array old C and new C contain 3 character each. However, the procedure is flawed. So the procedure is tested with the following 4 test cases, right? Now the question is, the tester now tests the program on all input string of the length 5 consisting of character A, B, C, D and E with the duplicates allowed. If the tester carries out this testing with the 4 test cases given above, how many test cases will be able to capture the flaw? So for 50 our answer will be B, that is only 2. 51 is, if array A is made to hold the string A, B, C, D, E, which of the above 4 test cases will be successful in exposing the flaw in this procedure? So for 51 our answer will be C, that is 3 and 4. Now next question is, a computer uses 46-bit virtual address, 32-bit physical address and a 3-level page table organization. The page table base register stores the base address of the first level table T1, which occupies exactly one page. Each entry of T1 stores the base address of a page of the second level table T2. Each entry of T2 stores the base address of a page of the third level table T3. Each entry of T3 stores a page table entry PTE. The PTE is 32-bit in size. The processor used in the computer has a 1 MB 16-way set associative virtually indexed physically tagged cache, right? The cache block size is 64 bytes. So what is the size of a page in KB in the computer? So for 52 here our answer will be C, that is 8. Now 53 is, what is the minimum number of page colors needed to guarantee that no two synonyms map to different set in the processor cache of the computer? So for 53 our answer will be C, that is 8. Now next question is, relation R has 8 attributes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Fields of R contain only atomic values, right? So these are the values. Is a set of functional dependency FD, so that F closure is exactly the set of FDs that hold for R. Now the question is, how many candidate key does the relation R have? So if you find the candidate key, you will find the answer as B. For 54 that is 4, right? And the relation R is what? So for 55 the answer is A, that is in 1 NF but not in 2 NF. 56 is, which one of the following option is the closest in the meaning of the word given below? So Nadir is the word, and now we have to find the closest meaning of this word. So for 56 our answer is B, that is lowest. Nadir is lowest. Now 57 is, complete the sentence. Universalism is to particularism as diffuseness is to what? So for 57 our answer is A, that is diffuseness is for specificity. 58 is what will be the maximum sum of 44, 42 and 40? So for 58 our answer is C, that is 504. 59 is where were you a bird? You dash in the sky. So 59 answer is A, that is were you a bird, you would fly in the sky. 60 is choose the grammatically incorrect sentence. So here we have to find the incorrect sentence. First is he is of Asian origin. This is correct. They belonged to Africa. This is also correct. C is an European. So here this is not correct because before any country we do not use an. So she is an European. So here for 60 C will be the answer. That is incorrect. Where D is also true. That is they migrate from India to Australia. Correct. C will be the answer. 61 is find the sum of the expression. So this is the expression that has been given, and if you solve this particular problem you will get the answer as 8, that is option B. Okay, now 62 is out of all the 2 digits integer between 1 and 100, a 2-digit number has to be selected at random. What is the probability that the selected number is not divisible by 7? So for 62 our answer will be D, that is 77 divided by 90. Now 63, after several defeats in wars, Robert Bruce went to exile and wanted to commit suicide. Just before committing suicide, he came across a spider attempting tirelessly to have its net, right? Time and again the spider failed, but that did not deter it to refrain from making attempts. Such attempts by the spider made Bruce curious. Thus Bruce started observing the near impossible goal of the spider to have the net. Ultimately, the spider succeeded in having its net despite several failures. Such act of the spider encouraged Bruce to not to commit suicide, and then Bruce went back again and won many a battle, and the rest is history. Which one of the following assertions is best supported by the above information? So for 63 our answer will be D, that is no adversity justifies giving up hope. 64 is a tourist covers half of his journey by train at 60 km per hour, half of the remainder of bus at 30 km per hour, and the rest by cycle at 10 km per hour. The average speed of the tourist in kilometer per hour during his entire journey is what? So for 64 our answer is C, that is 24. Now 65 is the current erection cost of a structure is rupees 13,200. If the labor wages per day increases by 1/5 of the current wages and the working hours decrease by 1/24 of the current period, then the new cost of erection in rupees is what? So if you solve this particular question you will get the answer as B, that is 15,180. So friends, this was all about 2013 GATE CS paper, right? Hope you found this video helpful, and hope you were able to recap or quick revision by the help of this video. So this video will definitely help you in your upcoming exams, like next GATE exam or any other technical exam for the computer science, right? So be tuned, I'll come up with more previous year question paper, right? So till then, take care.